Hey folks, happy you're welcome back to the channel. Thank you for watching. In this episode I'm going to work at the Kawasaki ZX-9R99. So I did take out the bike for a spin, and luckily this low RPM problem is gone. And after I was thinking, and I was taking out the light, I have noticed here an air hose which actually goes to the top of the carburetors. And before I was checking out the bike, maybe that could be the problem. How I did mislocate the boxes before could put some pressure on the hoses, and that's why the carburetor couldn't operate as it should. Luckily this problem is completely gone, so super happy with it. So there is nothing to worry about. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go further with the checks. So the front brake is moving really long. It's definitely going to be need a check. So yeah, what I'm gonna do yet, gonna check the air filter, the valve clearances, and and the spark plugs, because when I took off the tank, the fuel hose was really stuck and it took a while to take it off. So I think the air filter or the spark plugs variant has been checked for a while, or the valve clearance. So that's why it's really important to do. So yeah, and the rear brake as well, of course, because the fluid seems a little bit low. So I'm gonna check out these as well. So let's get it started. So these are the front right side pads. They are like around 50%, but definitely weren't clean for a long time. Now I'm not gonna bother to do that. They are thick enough, they're gonna make this season, and then I'm gonna replace them in the next year, and I'm gonna check the other side yet as well. And these are the left side, they are still good, but actually I just was thinking I'm going to replace the front tire, so then I'm gonna clean all the brakes, so it's good for now. And now I'm gonna check the fluid to see why is it too spongy. Now I'm checking the fluid, and as you can see it's really rusty, so I think it wasn't cleaned for opened up for a while, so that the old fluid could cause this problem. But yeah, it's not really gonna lose up. That's not a good sign. Unfortunately I couldn't lose it, so it just was spinning around, so maybe there is some damage in the inner side, so I just did dent it. But yeah, this one is definitely not looking good, so it's really time to replace it, and that's probably gonna cause a lot of difference on the brakes. So let's do it. Now the old fluid completely out, time for the new one. Finally the job is done. Look at the color difference and the amount. It's like I had to pump a lot, because I guess the entire system has been flashed long time ago, and that's why it had some leftover residues everywhere, and the new oil just was keep pressing out the dirt. Well, yeah, I think I have to repeat it soon, a little bit, use the bike to flash the system, and later swap it again, because it's a lot, guys. So, but luckily this side is done. Can move further. The next thing to do. Now the cap is back. I couldn't take out the screw, so there's a chance I'm gonna need a new screw, or maybe even a new complete reservoir. But yeah, so now move on the right side and the left side and the back. So I did check the side stand, and it's very different than with the Suzuki, because with the Suzuki's, when it's in the first gear and I open it up, it shut down the engine. But this one, it's a little bit different. So even if the bike is in gear and it's open, it's not gonna shut down, only when I release the clutch. So it still has the safety feature, just a little bit different way, but it's still working, so there's nothing to worry about. And the next one is the chain guard. I like it, it's matched with the frame. So actually I just gonna cut off the bolts, and then that's it. And then just put back like that. It's gonna be quick. It was quick, and now it's back on the bike. It looks really good, I like it, so I'm definitely gonna keep it for a while. And even I did adjust the shifter as much as I could. It's way better, not perfect, but way better. So it's gonna stay for a while to have the color match. So this side is done. Let's move at the rear brake. But this one has not really problem. It's working well in the right amount. So I'm just gonna check the fluid. This one is old as well, so I'm gonna replace it. But the pads are still like 50%, so maybe even more. So I'm not going to replace them yet. Let's do it. Now the rear end is complete as well, and it feels a lot of improve actually, but the front one not really. It still has a long journey, but it still could be because sometimes the aftermarket pumps are not the same like the original ones, so they are pressing much less of brake fluid, so that also could cause by this long distance. But yeah, when I'm gonna take out the front wheel for replacing the tire, then I definitely gonna check on it, clean the calipers, move the pistons maybe. I don't know, feels weird, definitely. But yeah, the small things are done actually. I did check on the chain as well after it was cleaned, and now it's not really visible that much, but on the tooth it's visible. They are not in the best shape. They can make, I guess, at least one season. So this season I'm gonna ride with the bike, and then I'm gonna replace the chain as well with the ketting. So now the small parts are done, and only what is left now, the engine itself, the valve clearance, the oil. I did check. Now it's not really visible because of the clouds, but the oil seems clean, so I guess they have been swapped that. I still gonna check the coolant, and then the engine itself, the valve clearances, and every other small parts like spark plugs, air cleaner. But yeah, oh, it's not visible just on the side, but I cannot reach it. So now I try the Allen key, and it seems really clean, but it seems simple water. It's not really has the smell as antifreeze, but yeah, that I'm gonna check for sure because of the color. I'm just gonna lose up this clamp later on, but yeah, that's gonna be in the next video. That's it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, see you in the next one. Bye bye.